I managed to get into Vets Tech though because my matric results weren't so good. It's easy for somebody who could have said, you didn't make it to Vets. Like, I could have just ended up in the township, you know. I could have just tried to go look for a job somewhere. And that's what happens with my brothers and sisters that are out there in the townships. A lot of them, not that they're dumb, you know. A lot of them, people that are waiters like that brother there, you find that it's got 2 degrees, you know, because of circumstances, and that's what happened. But if you don't make it to university, doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You can end up becoming like myself, like a DJ Swoo. So that's basically what we've done, where we have looked at the young people that don't make it through the academic system. Then we're like, we'll train you guys to become entrepreneurs at the Hustlers Academy. Hustlers Academy, what is it? You're probably asking. It's a school that we launched on the 9th of April. It's based in Houghton. We've got about 100 students that we teach to sell. We're basically building the biggest sales force this country has ever seen. We teach young people how to sell and how to close leads, not call center leads, like live leads. You've got more chances of closing a lead in front of them as opposed to over the phone. And that's why our guys are doing so well. And there's a lot of young people that are unemployed, the ones that I was telling you about, who don't make it through the university system, that we take into the Hustlers Academy. They don't pay anything to register. We train them how to sell. But as they keep selling, they become better at selling. And then we start graduating them towards teaching them entrepreneurship. And you know, projects like the Hustlers Academy and a whole lot of them that are out there that are either done by the government or private companies, etc., are trying as much as they can to do that and promote entrepreneurship, because we're not a country that focuses on promoting entrepreneurship. We're always jobs, and we've been doing that since since 94. Even when political parties campaign and they're like, free this, free houses, free that. And those mindsets, we grew up with those mindsets where we feel, geez, this water is nonsense. Zoom. You know, I have to blame the government for everything. But what are you doing for the government though? Do you know what I mean? And for me, that's my mentality. What am I doing for my government? Because I'm the government. For me, the government is my people. So I gotta be creative and do something to make a living. And once I'm making a living, at least I'm feeding my stomach. I can put food on the table for my family. Then I can be obviously inspired to want to grow and do things for my country. And I've grown myself as a person over the years as a social entrepreneur. But then I promote entrepreneurship. On the books that I write, my 3rd book is coming up at the end of the month. It's called The Art of Hustling, Sell or Surrender. Because I sell in the streets. I teach young people how to sell. I've got very high energies. I'm out there. I'm closing sales. I'm exciting people. I'm at the taxi ranks. I'm at the shopping centers. I'm at churches. I'm teaching my 18-year-olds, my 21-year-olds how to make money. And that's how I got to where I am. By going out there, going to the taxi ranks, speaking to the old mamas, enticing them, getting them excited, giving them my products. Sometimes they sweat me. I move on to the next one. This one tells me he doesn't have money. I move on to, I never lose enthusiasm when I'm selling, because I'm selling with that 5-step system that I was taught that it works if I approach at least 300 people between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. And I am guaranteed to at least reach my goal for the day of at least putting in a minimum profit of 400 rands for myself in the pocket. And that's pretty much how I train my young people. That's a good introduction into entrepreneurship, teaching them how to sell. I think that's what the government needs to start doing. Partnering with institutions like ourselves that promote entrepreneurship, partnering with corporate South Africa, and coming up with incubation programs to go help those young SMMEs, and not being based in town, but going to the township and not being afraid, because the townships are no longer as dangerous as they used to be. Townships are like some sort of mini cities now. So it is like a mini Johannesburg. You can go to the township, you can get so many entrepreneurs there with great ideas. You can go to Tembisa, go to Umlazi, go to Alex Deep Salute. There's so much talent out there. But for me, that's why my message is entrepreneurship, guys.